Hello and welcome. My name is Lise and I am formerly from PCO. We may have met in our meditation sessions back when I was in the wellness committee there. So welcome. I recently retired and I have traded in my PCO office for this new office. So welcome to my home yoga studio. Today we're going to do a little bit of exercise and some meditation, work on some stress relieving tools. We can all use them anytime. So let's just sit nice and tall. Bring the hands to your knees, straighten your spine. Feel the sits bones on the floor. And we're going to start breathing through the nose. So begin really consciously feeling that exhale coming out of the nose. And then inhale deeply, fill your lungs from the bottom up. Once you're as full as the neck bones, start to exhale through the nose and release from the neck bones all the way down. Till the navel pulls in and you're empty. And then we start again, breathing from your nose, inhale from the belly all the way up. All the way to the neck bones and then exhale top down. Till the belly pulls in and you're empty. We'll do it one more time. Nice big deep inhalation through your nose, belly up. And then exhale again through your nose from the neck bones all the way down. You can place a hand on the belly so you can feel the inflation and the deflation. And then bring the hands back to your knees. We'll just do a few little easy warm-ups just to stretch, just to relieve the body, release any tension you may be holding. So, seated in what we call easy pose. Hopefully you've got a spot, a nice quiet space wherever you are, whether you're at home or in your office. And if you don't have a yoga mat, that's fine. You can just stretch out a towel or be on a nice clean part of the carpet wherever you are. So we'll do each of these exercises about 1 minute. So this is what we call a Sufi grind. So hands are to the knees and begin to stir the pot. This is going to relieve tension in your lower back. So imagine your spine is like a tall spoon and we're stirring it in the bowl of the hips. So go nice and deep. Keep your head lifted though, keep your face forward. And you're continuing to breathe through your nose. Nice long deep breaths. And try to see if you can physically feel any sort of little subtle changes happening as you move and as you breathe, little areas of tightness being relieved. Now let's reverse the direction. So going the other way, and you may want to cross your legs the other way just for a little bit of variety. So you're breathing through your nose and circling around. Long deep breath through the nostrils. If you're congested, you could always breathe through the mouth. Let the breath be audible. Try to hear the breath. Let it be slightly noisier than a regular breath. It makes you more conscious of truly using plenty of breath so that we fill your body with prana. Prana is life force. And prana is achieved through lots of breathing, through sunshine, through really nutritious food, such as things that are fresh out of a garden or, something that hasn't been cooked to death. So things that are really full of life force, like a fresh bowl of blueberries or, a crisp carrot. These are foods that are fresh and full of prana, life force. And then inhale, pull the spine tall. Exhale. Now we're going to flex the spine, bring the hands to your ankles and shins, and begin to flex the spine. This is going to wake up the energy in your spine. So as we come forward, you're leading with your heart, and here's where you inhale. Forward, you inhale through your nose, exhale around the back. Again, it's a nice noisy breath. Usually within about a minute, we start to feel heat being generated up and down the spine. So you may even start to sweat a little bit with this one, but that's really good. This is going to help the cerebrospinal fluid. It's going to bring energy upwards and wakes up the mind, helps you to be a better thinker. And inhale, pull the spine tall, suspend the breath, and then exhale, release. Big full breath, big full exhale. Now let's do an exercise where we interlace all the fingers in front. It's called the modified ego buster. We're going to be pumping the arms upwards about 60 degrees and then exhaling, pumping down. So the inhale is on the up, exhale is down. This wakes us up. Keep a nice straight elbow, even on the up. Breathing through your nose. You can go a little slower than me if you feel like it. But if you want to really perk up your energy, then you build up the speed of this one just a little. 20 seconds, also great for activating your lymphatic system. Anytime you pump arms or legs, or you jump or you twist, all these things are excellent for activating the lymph nodes, lymph glands, lymphatic system to cleanse your body. Inhale up, exhale, slice down, allow the arms to just relax. Keep the spine tall, breathe deeply. Notice how you're feeling so far. But doing it in a nice neutral way without critical mind. Just as a neutral observer, just observing if the lungs are feeling more expanded, if the heart is beating, you're feeling the blood circulating. It doesn't take too long. Now we're going to do an exercise called the 4-part stretch. So you bring the legs nice and wide. And again, we'll go about a minute. So we inhale as we stretch the arms above, and then exhale as you go way up left. Inhale above, exhale way out to the front. Inhale above, exhale out to the right. And then keep this going about a minute forward and backwards. So the inhale is up, exhale out. Inhale up, exhaling out. And it doesn't matter how far down we go. It's just about the stretch and using your lungs. Let's go about 10 more seconds. And last one, exhale forward. And then inhale, bring yourself up gently. Long breath, observing how you feel. Rolling your shoulders back, coming back to easy pose. Easy pose is just cross-legged. But if easy pose is not easy, then sit any way that is comfortable for you. Let's do a few shoulder shrugs. So hands to the knees. We're going to inhale, shoulders up to the ears, exhale down. If this is a little too quick, that's all right. You can go a bit more slowly. And feel like you're releasing a weight from each shoulder. If you've been carrying a lot of tension, feel how with each shrug, you release the weight you're carrying in the shoulder. Couple more. Inhale up. Just tighten for a moment. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold a little bit of tension. Exhale. And then release all the tension. Hands relax in your lap. Go into a full breath through your nose. Noticing now probably the lungs more expanded than when we started less than 15 minutes ago. Use the full capacity of your breath all the way down to the belly. So the breath should always begin from the bottom up. And then you release that breath from the top, right up here, neck bones, all the way down to the belly. If you use that full capacity to breathe, you're going to give yourself more power, more capacity to control any anxiety, fear, sadness, any of those heavy emotions that we may be going through. So feel the breath. Let's use these last couple of minutes together to do a very simple meditation. You bring your fingers into Gyan Mudra. So that means you're going to configure the fingers this way. Index tip to the thumb tip, the other fingers are straight. Then stretch out the arms over your knees so that the palm is towards the ceiling. The back of the wrist rests over your knees. Close the eyes, but the gaze is directed downward. You keep a nice straight neck, straight, tall head. However, the gaze of the eyes is downwards. And your eyes are nearly completely closed, maybe 1/10 open, just gazing very downward, but not staring at anything in particular, just allowing a little sliver of light to come through. And breathing long and deeply. Using that breath we've been practicing, so the breath coming in through the nose, filling the bottom where the belly is, filling belly up. And releasing from the neck bones all the way down. We're doing this very simple meditation now. It's a meditation called Knowing the Field. We're doing it very, very simply for just a couple of minutes. So you inhale deeply from the bottom up. Exhale from the top down. With that gentle gaze, looking at nothing, but with a slight opening at the bottom of the eyelids. Keep the breath going. This meditation can be done by anyone, anytime. We're doing it for about 3 minutes, but you could continue this breath on your own for 11 minutes. And with each passing minute, if you are connected to a team, maybe a work team at the office, or even a sports team, this allows you to connect with them, to start to feel them, wherever they may be. You just allow that openness to begin happening as you breathe and as you relax. And the more you relax into it and the deeper your breath, the more you can sense the other members of your team. Let's take one last deep inhale together. And release that breath through your nose. Empty the lungs from the neck bones all the way down. Then just kind of shake out the arms. If you need to release your legs, you can shake them out as well. So simple meditation to know the field and to be able to connect with people that are part of your group, whether it's work, a sports team, or even maybe your family. So sometimes we can connect, even if we're not physically in the same space together. You can get a sense of what those people are doing, especially if you all tell each other, hey, let's sit down and do this meditation at the same time. Let's breathe at the same time. Let's see if we can connect on a heart level, on an ether level. It can be fun. And fun little side note, this meditation was actually taught to the Canadian swim team, the Olympic Canadian swim team back in 1973. So let's close now. Bring the hands together. Bring the thumbs to the sternum. Keep the spine tall. As you take in a nice long deep breath, have a thought of gratitude for all that you are so lucky, so graced to have in your life. Last deep inhale together. Exhale deeply. Have a beautiful day and breathe as much as you need to. We'll see you again. Goodbye.